So I used Cursor, I used Codex, and I used Claude. Claude in particular visibly gets dumber after a couple hours. You'd think if you're using it on the same project that would get smarter and smarter as it gets more and more context about exactly what you're doing, but it doesn't. Now, what I discovered with Claude, the Claude plugin for VS Code, I was running out of tokens within minutes. And all these people are saying, it's Anthropic, they've tightened limits, they're trying to make us pay, we'll all go elsewhere. And then I found one post that said, what changed is that if you're running the plugin to VS Code, for everything you type, it adds the full contents now of every tab you have opened in VS Code.
Yeah, I saw
trying
that.
to know exactly what you're looking at. I never close tabs.
Yeah.
I mean, the one I have open and
VS
up.
Code makes it like not easy to close
Yeah,
tabs.
the one I have open and up is probably the one I'm working on,
Yeah.
and that makes sense. The other ones, they might be something I was working on 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I went back to just running terminal inside VS Code, and in that running the Claude that's not connected to VS Code. And now I'm back to being able to code for hours. Claude is working so much better.
So you're using an IDE to get to the terminal.
Yes.
Have you ever used the teleport features with Claude?
I've not. Tell me about the teleport features in Claude.
They're pretty cool. You could have like a local session up on Claude Code and then teleport it to like save it in your regular old browser, Claude, and then bring that back down on some other computer or in a different context.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a little bit, like VS Code saves your sessions and you can like go back and forth between them. It's a little bit like that.
So I have all these side projects now. I have churned out more than 70,000 lines of code.
Wow.
Using Claude and Codex and Cursor. Last few days, I've been running them in parallel. And now I've made a PR and I'm asking people to review it. It is Will's nightmare. It is everything Will was afraid of. Other than the bugs, it's fantastic. I asked Codex to make a plan to make a certain change, and it just started changing the code. And I said, stop and undo that. I told you to make a plan. It said, oh, sorry, and just wiped out everything all the other agents were working on. Like, I didn't ask you.
Before.
Yeah.
Where that came from.
So I told it to go to planning mode, and I didn't explicitly use the little pull down to switch it to agent mode, so it was locked so it couldn't start making changes. But I told it to go to planning mode. I was like, okay, I'll make a plan. Made a plan, and then just start coding. And the plan was wrong, obviously. But I have to tell you, my experience with them is, in fact, these days overwhelmingly positive. They churn along writing code, and I would say on average, every 5 minutes, it makes an unacceptable mistake. I let it run for 5 minutes doing one thing, I read through what it did, I give it a quick test, and there's almost always a bug. I've never tried Google antigravity.
I haven't really heard much about it either.
Google announced it to it's this all new IDE built from the ground up to do AI. People immediately posted, I bet it's just VS Code again.
And it was.
It was VS Code again. They took VS Code and jammed Gemini into it and called it a whole new thing. So I never bothered trying it because I've got
Cursor and VS Code are pretty good.
Thank you, everybody. This was awesome. Thank you, Will. I know you're very busy. We'll see you all online.